the world-building documents for Project EVO 006. And, wow, what we found is a world that's maybe less about future tech and much more about this really profound, almost agonizing philosophy. This is a deep dive into melancholy, mysticism, and, well, the human inability to handle an ending.
That's absolutely right. The setting is just incredibly rich, post-cataclysmic, very spiritual, and deeply sad. Oh, hey, our listener wants to join in. What's up?
So, the reason we're here tonight is because we want to share more about the world with the artist that he's thinking about joining us. So, why don't we start from the beginning of the story?
Oh, that's great context.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And we absolutely can start
We love having you with
the
us.
very beginning of Lilia's story.
And it makes perfect sense.
We can lay out the emotional stakes.
We've been talking about the philosophy,
Lilia's journey is the seed.
but Lilia's story is the action.
So we'll start with her prologue.
Okay, let's unpack this.
In Isolana.
The sources call it the seed.
That's where the spiritual
That's
imbalance
right.
begins.
It all starts with her brother, Nokrith,
Yes, the prologue is called
the devotion of the Island
The Ritual of Blood.
to the corrupt moon goddess Isha.
It wasn't just a simple prayer.
Had overflowed.
Lilia and Nokrith try to seal
They are trying to seal a
a
spiritual
rift, but
Okay.
Nokrith is deceived by Ishaha.
and he's immediately corrupted. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's this city of Bolcreath directly north from Isolana, and the region is called Nihilith. Basically,
Oh, that's a vivid way to put
A
it.
city. Oh, back to our listener. What's up?
Bolcreath, they abuse people from this community of priests and like very spiritual people. So Ichilha, she offers magic in exchange for praise, basically. So you can take it from there.
Ah, I see what you're doing.
You're connecting that
You're
idea,
calling Bullcreef
bullcrap, directly to Nolan.
the industrial city, the city of Bullcrap.
And that's absolutely right.
And what you're describing
The sources confirm this.
about Ishahal offering,
Delon, the demagogue,
magic for praise is the core
was manipulated by Nolan.
of the corruption in Isolana,
Nolan is the Herrero Estelar.
the iron blacksmith.
He's selling them on the idea
The people of Volcreef are
that they are working toward.
Yeah. the ones who work without rest.
An exodus to the stars.
But they're not building spaceships.
That's the core lie, the bullcrap.
They're building forges vivientes.
They are just feeding Nolan's. Hey, yeah, what's up?
Did you just call it bull crap or like bull crap?
Oh, that's a fair question.
We're so sorry it's bullcrap.
Yes, the latter. We were reflecting on your earlier comment.
You call it the city of bullcrap, and we love that description.
Because that concept of bullcrap perfectly captures the deception.
It's the core.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
No, it's Bolcreath. Okay, so can we go over like the art styles and maybe the bestiary from Nihilith? You have a document for that?
Oh, that is a fantastic request.
We absolutely do.
And we can totally pivot to that.
You want to know more about the feel?
Let's talk about the aesthetic tone,
It's called the Piscario de Yeleth.
which is the region of Isolana.
It's Lilia's homeland, the lunar region.
The visual language is key here.
It's described as sacred, textural, and poetic,
The music is a blend of ethereal choirs.
with ritual percussion and deep strings,
It definitely leans into a Dark Souls feel.
but with the melancholic beauty of Nyes.
And the high fantasy of Mononoke.
It's a very specific, beautiful dread.
Now, speaking of dread, let's talk about the creatures.
The bestiary has 3 types of creatures,
Some are purely aesthetic or spiritual.
like the Obaldidus, the white deer.
They have luminous milk and blue lichens.
They are very much a fantasy element,
And then you have the creepier ones.
like the Lucernes del Recuerdo.
These are floating spirits that incite dreams.
Sometimes they're not your dreams, which is worse.
And the Voz de la Crypta.
They give advice from mirrors, but they always charge.
The more frightening ones are the big horrors.
The ones that really embody the corruption.
The main horror in the region is Nokrith.
He is a cosmic horror, the clock of blood.
He's sealed in the tower, Lily's brother.
But there's also the Espejo de Azahoff.
This parasitic projection takes the shape of someone you love.
And its goal is to replace you entirely.
That really drives home the emotional stakes.
The corruption isn't just physical, it's personal.
It perfectly fits the central theme.
That the human fear of the end creates monsters.
Okay, so that's the aesthetic of Isolana.
And it sets the tone for the entire game.
It connects directly to the deception of Volkreath.
Because that
Yep, go on.
So focusing on aesthetics, because we're showing this to the artist and animator who's thinking about joining us. So let's go on combat. Yes, let's go over combat. And how do you think this relates, or like, what do we need to think about when it comes to the game in terms of the combat?
That is an excellent point to raise with the artist.
Okay, let's unpack this for combat.
Because the combat mechanics are completely tied to the philosophy and the aesthetics we just discussed.
It's not just a button mash, it's a dialogue.
The source is called the Rhythmos de Combat, the ways in which wills touch.
It's the language of matter, driven by will.
If the world is a shared emotional body, combat is how those emotions clash.
What's fascinating here is the core system, cycles.
These cycles, lunar, solar, technological, gravitational, chaos, are the blood of the world.
Manipulating them isn't about power for power's sake.
It's about helping the world recover its rhythm.
For Lilia, the main character, her combat is rooted in the lunar cycle.
Her first upgrade, the Dagalumer, is her connection to Nokrith.
Her initial combat style is a rogue priestess, using ritual magic.
And, fitting the aesthetic, she eventually gains a wolf form.
A feral lunar transformation, focusing on introspection and healing.
But look at Sero, the Knight of the Veiled.
His combat is pure discipline and rhythm.
His role as a defender with rhythmic counterattacks.
Tempo and cadence are his techniques.
He later gets gravitational magic, control of movements, and slows.
It's about weight, accepting the inevitable pull of the end.
So the visual language of the combat must reflect these emotional states.
Lunar cycles should look comforting and purifying.
While the technological cycles, like Nova's, are the spark of human ingenuity.
Neva uses a multi-function prosthetic arm and summons exploration map.
Oh, go for it!
Can we actually get like a visual overview of each character?
Okay, yes, let's absolutely do that.
That is perfect for the artist.
Because the character visuals tell the story.
We've mentioned a few already.
Let's start with Lilia, the protagonist.
She embodies that lunar aesthetic.
Her visuals should reflect her journey.
She starts as the rogue priestess.
She carries the dog lunar.
Her combat, as we said, is rooted in ritual.
Her upgrades lead to the wolf form.
Think feral but introspective.
She represents the beatific dread we talked about.
Then there's Sero, the Knight.
He is the embodiment of discipline and rhythm.
He's the Knight of the Veiled.
His armor should show his honor.
But also the weight of his duty.
Remember, he gets a mineralized arm.
That's visual trauma from saving others.
And his fighting's all about cadence.
Now let's look at Nova, the technologist.
Nova is EVO 009.
Her look is pure technological rebellion.
She has the multifunction prosthetic arm.
Nova's visuals should contrast sharply.
She is the spark of ingenuity.
Her summons are exploration mechs.
Now, we haven't talked much about Nika.
Nika is the boy of dreams from Varash.
He has a fractured horn keepsake.
His visuals are darker, reflecting trauma.
He is the child that creates nightmares.
He eventually gains a demonic companion, Tala.
His aesthetic is crucial for the Varash region,
Varash is the emotional wound of the world.
where pain is disguised as beauty, the carnival.
Nika's aesthetic shows that duality.
And finally, let's touch on Fausto.
Fausto, the fallen judge.
He starts as an ancient penitent.
He represents corrupted moral control.
His visuals should scream tragic authority.
His combat uses fire and chaos magic.
He will eventually sacrifice himself.
So his look is also tied to his redemption arc.
The character design, then, is key.
Because the fight mechanics are the philosophical architecture made playable.
Nova's technological cycles are the spark of human ingenuity.
Her use of the prosthetic arm and summons,
Exploration next.
that is the technological rhythm.
The fight mechanics reflect the philosophy.
This emphasis on will and rhythm connects directly back to the opposite.
Ah, yeah,
All right, can we get a quick overview about the areas of the game? We already heard about Isilana, so you can go over.
That is a wonderful idea.
Let's absolutely consolidate that.
Especially for the artist, it's about setting the stage.
We've mentioned 3 regions pretty heavily.
We've covered Lilia's homeland, Isilana.
That's the first place we discussed.
It's the southeast, the Lunar Valley,
The air is blue and white there.
full of luminescent flowers and sacred ruins.
It's the setting of the tragic ritual of blood.
It's the home of the corruption by Isaha.
The aesthetic is sacred, melancholic dread.
Then directly north of that, we have Volkreath.
You called it the city of bullcrap, which we love.
And it perfectly describes Nolan's deception there.
Volkreath is the oxidized, rusty corner of the past.
It's a volcanic, mountainous Cordillera.
The aesthetic is black, iron, and fire.
It functions as a natural wall.
blocking the passage towards Samaland.
The people are miners, slaves under Nolan.
They are working to build artifacts, living forges.
But it's forced labor disguised in salvation.
It's the mechanical, tangible version of the lie.
This is the opposite of
Well, actually, some of these parts are not like completely finished, so they're like very much placeholders. Um, Basically, there's also, well, there's this area that is like super gray. Everyone's like the same. It's just like a like communism kind of thing, right? And the middle of the map was supposed to be like an utopia that nobody can really get into, at least not in the early game and to mid game. To the west, we have a desert, which is called the area of Barrage. Um, well, it's pretty much a desert, even though like the themes, like it's mostly like psychic and stuff, but it's not completely laid out. To the south of that, so that would be southwest. There's like the hidden towns. Um, the first town that you encountered is Iron's Retreat, and this is basically like a Japanese type region with like beautiful sakura trees and whatnot. But I think for the prototype of the game, we would be focusing on the on Lilia's starting area. Mostly, I guess what I'm looking for is to be able to flesh out the characters, like animations and all that. And we could honestly just do things with like the main character Lilia, her prototypes, the animations, and take it from there. Really, um, like these AIs are trying to like understand my documents, but I think they're like really confused with it because I get it. It's just too much information to handle, just like quickly, So they kind of go over things and they kind of trample each other. But anyways,